Hey everybody, Braden here bringing you a cheap opinion in politics, and today we're going to talk about the plight of the sheik. However, I had a little bit of a hiatus, and I'm back now with the intent on doing videos on Wednesday, and once I've done that consecutively, then I'll increase it to a Wednesday-Friday schedule. So I'm no longer going to be doing videos on the weekend. With that being said, why don't we talk about how one slurp can end the violence? So yesterday over in Portland, Oregon, a conservative journalist by the name of Andy had, and part of his journalism is going to where Antifa is, or covering Antifa activities. So this is a part of what he does. However, Antifa started throwing things at him, and one of those things was a milkshake. And there's some debate, should we throw milkshakes? Should we not? Who knows? It's part of the whole confront the people you don't like. Confront them at their homes, confront them at restaurants, make them uncomfortable, let them know you're displeased. So this whole milkshaking thing actually originates back over in the UK. A guy by the name of Nigel Farage is a big Brexiteer, pretty much led in the way the Brexit vote went. And while he was campaigning over there, he had a milkshake thrown at him. Now, fast forward to the United States, and the incident recorded there was that there was a milkshake thrown at Representative Matt Gaetz over in Florida, big Republican, big Trump guy, and he had a shake thrown at him too. So I think you're starting to see a reoccurring pattern. Is not only just the people that get the milkshake or those that have a active role in current events or covering of it, and they also are all fascist. I mean, every single one of them, they're all fascist. There's some kind of ism, and I have nothing else to my argument, so that's going to be what I go with, and now I've won my said argument. Violence, even with a milkshake, but just violence in general against people you don't like, this confrontational measure, is not going to get much accomplished. If you really want to make a difference in voicing your concerns, the best way to do it is not in the general election or midterms, but in the primary. If you're like, man, I can't stand this liberal, or I can't stand this conservative, go vote. There's hardly a lot of Americans do not vote. And, of course, one of the bigger reasons to why they're not voting is, kind of lose faith in the system to some degree. Like, oh, great. There's Nancy Pelosi reelected again. Oh, look, it's Mitch McConnell reelected again and again and again. I could continue, but I don't want this video to overshoot the time. And I'm happy about it because it's only 3 minutes right now, 3.5 minutes. So we're doing pretty good. But that's the overall story. Now, Andy, the journalist over in Portland, he'll be fine. But he did have to go to the hospital because he had sustained some injuries and so forth. But he'll be all right. I did put that video of the attack down in the description if you want to watch it. It's not very long. It's it's about a minute or so. But just in general, if you really want to voice your concerns, if you want to make a difference in the political system, it's not going to be through violence and wasting away innocent sheiks that have no political bias whatsoever. Except it seems to be that the sheik finds its attraction to fascists very quickly. That go vote. I'm being serious. Go vote. Make the difference. And I'm telling you that it matters more to vote in a primary than it does in a midterm or general election. Because for the most part, at that point, those races are set, especially if you're talking about U.S. House seats and so forth, or even state seats. But if you vote in the primary, that's how you can try and make the difference. But I'll leave you with that. Like I said, this is the first story I'm going to cover in a series. I felt that this needed to get out there. I thought it was interesting. It's like, oh, look, there's another shake incident, especially too before Portland tries and claims that, well, this is the weird thing that we started. It's like, oh, no, 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 no. That credit goes to the UK. They're the one that started the shaking of people that we don't agree with that all happen to be fascists. And that, my friends, is the reality of the world.